Did you miss me? I asked that question because even though I was on the air yesterday, I'll be damned if I was here. Shay, appreciate the love to you and my man Ryan Clark, because I'll be damned, Kendrick Perkins, if I was here yesterday. I was a zombie. I was dead tired. I was the walking dead. But I'm alive this morning, and I got to give my girl Molly some credit here, too, with that whack music she was playing. That woke me up as well, because it got on my damn nerves. My man Kendrick Perkins in the house. My man Club Shay's in the house. The crew is here, y'all. You know what that means, right? Holla at your boys. Whoa! Let's roll.
Here comes the Mandalorian.
Splits two defenders right down the gut.
Jumps it off to Brooks. Got it off in time. Got it. And I think it'll count.
Highest scoring first half of the season for the Rockets.
Game is never won or lost when you up a certain amount of points to the zeros on the clock.
Jalen Blaze on left, gets by Reeves. Lamp-a-tip has got it. A big basket for Jalen. 126-111 Rockets.
We have enough to be better defensively than we were tonight.
They led by as many as 30, had that lead cut to 10, and then end the game on a 14-8 run over the last 3 minutes. And Rockets were in charge just about the whole game.
First of all, I'm personally offended. That was Mariah Carey throwback with Jay-Z on it. Remember the album where she had the white tank top, the rainbow, the Levi's cut off?
Stop lying to the public. You're
That's what it
talking
was.
about one song. I'm talking about the last half hour we had to listen to your music. Your damn list, okay? Which isn't that impressive, Molly.
Molly.
Spare us.
Yeah.
Hey, Molly, Shay, I'm glad we got Stephen A back yesterday. I thought he was gonna need an IV. You know what I'm saying? The baby okay?
Are you ready for this?
Is the baby all right?
Are you ready for this?
Seriously.
I got a damn IV yesterday. That's how tired I was.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I'm sure you did.
You know? What up, Shay? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm good. You know me. I'm always ready to go. I do what I do.
That's because you, when you ain't on TV, you in the damn gym all the damn time. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
All right, Jeff Saturday, Pat McAfee will be here in a bit, but we are starting in the NBA. The Lakers were in H-Town last night. Things got a little testy, fellas, between Jared Vanderbilt and Dylan Brooks, who delivered a hard foul on a Vanderbilt dunk. Vanderbilt ejected after shoving, then poking Brooks. The Rockets forward later struck LeBron James in the face following a rebound attempt. Brooks was given a flagrant one after video review. Here's AD critiquing Brooks and that style of play.
Yeah, I mean, he went for a wide open dunk, and he just pushed him in the back. So it's not a safe play. You know, guys get hurt like that. You gotta know the type of player he is. You kind of let that just keep going on and kind of provoked it. You know, he talks and says whatever he wants to the refs, to players, and at the end of the day, we win.
Well, we were here earlier in the year. We asked you about Brooks, and you said
Next question.
What did he say?
He said, next question. The Lakers would go on to lose 135-119. Shannon, let's start with this. Do you have any issues with Brooks' style of play?
Yeah, I do. I believe you can play hard without playing dirty. I mean, some of the things that he does unnecessary. Guy has a breakaway dunk, and he's not trying. He just shoves the guy in the back, as AD mentioned, and then he comes down and he clubs LeBron sides the head. Last year, he hit Brown in the private area. He just does a lot of things that's unnecessary, and I don't believe that's. You know, sometimes people say, well, that's his style of play. That ain't no style of play, bro. You gonna hurt somebody out there. And if that's all they're gonna let you do, if they're gonna let you shove guys in the back, hell, they can hire me. Just let me come in at 55 years of age, and I can do exactly what Dylan Brooks do. Guy gets on the breakaway, I can shove him in the back. I can go up for a rebound, pretend like I'm trying to get a rebound, and club the guy upside his head. Man, that's unnecessary. That is not basketball. Oh, that's tough, that's physical, that's in the 90s. They cleaned that style of basketball up. If you want to say they played like that in the 80s and 90s, okay, I remember that. But that's not the style of play that they play now. And the way he plays the game is unnecessary. You could have hurt somebody because you can't protect yourself when you're up in the air and somebody shoves you from behind. or LeBron's trying to go up for a rebound, and he makes it seem like he's trying to get the rebound, and then he comes across LeBron's head with his left hand. It's unnecessary. That's not basketball. You can't convince me that's basketball because I believe you can play tough physical basketball without being dirty, and I believe he's a dirty player. That's me personally.
That's one element of it. No disagreement there. I don't like the way Dillon Brooks did what he did last night. There's no doubt about it. But, Shay, I'm very, very surprised. Actually, let me take that back. I'm not surprised that you left it at that. I'm not surprised that you didn't go any further because, I mean, GOAT James, far be it for you to besmirch him in any way, Shay. I mean, stop it. The fact of the matter is this. Houston whipped their ass last night. Can we get that out of the way?
That's not why they lost, though, bro.
I understand that, but what I said is you're usually complete with your takes. You were a bit short. You shortchanged your take.
The Lakers played. The Lakers was trash. You want me to say the Lakers was trash?
It's nice to hear you say it because you should have said it at the start. Okay? Why? Hold on, wait a minute. No. Don't start that shit. I'm getting on you now because if it was anybody else, listen, Kendrick Perkins, what would we have heard Shannon Sharp say? You know what? The hell with that. You go low, we go high. You go low, I go to the basement. That's what he would have said. Well, Dillon Brooks went low. Why didn't the Lakers go to the basement? How come you didn't bring that up, Shannon Sharp? You know why? Because you get a little bit soft and sensitive when it comes to GOAT James. That's why. And I'm getting on you about that right now. You hold on right there. I like the glasses. But the point is, that's what you do. Here's the reality. We all know Dillon Brooks, who Dillon Brooks is. We may not like it. Guess who knows it better than anybody? The Lakers and LeBron James. Then what you go out there and get your ass kicked for? How come he scored 17 points? How come they were busting y'all you know what? How come they won the game by 16 points? You know what you're going up against. This ain't the first time Dillon Brooks has been Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks has been Dillon Brooks for years. What did LeBron James do to Memphis in the postseason when Dillon Brooks was talking all of that smack last year? They spent the closeout game up by 40. Dillon Brooks was like, he ain't scoring 40. I mean, no, you just got beat by 40, okay? They destroyed the Memphis Grizzlies and sent them home. And class personified, which is LeBron James, what did he do? He walked off the court of that playoff game. Am I right, Big Perk? Walked off the court of that playoff game without even shaking hands or greeting anybody because he was so disgusted by Dillon Brooks and the way the Memphis Grizzlies were acting. And so he smoked them and sent them home. That's what you were supposed to do last night. But you did it. And by the way, the Houston Rockets are 22-24. The Lakers are a 500 team. They're basically one game behind. You're vying for – this is a team that you have to compete with for one of the playoff spots. You know this going into the game, what you go out and get your ass kicked for. So I get what you're saying about Dillon Brooks. No argument there. It's absolutely true. He doesn't need to be trying that nonsense, but he repeatedly does it. You know he's going to do it. Well, what the hell are you going to do about it? Because I can't see nobody rolling up to Big Perk or Shay and with a history of doing stuff, and then you roll up in there and you do it again and get away with it. Because you know why? Because if they go low, you're going to go to the basement. You're going to go to the basement.
Perk, let me say this. But you have to understand, Stephen A., football, we have a different mentality. Because if you do something like that to us, we're going to get your ass back. I'm going to get you or I'm going to get your teammate.
Okay.
And when your teammate asks me what's going on, I say because your boy cheap shot at me, and I couldn't get him, so I got you. So somebody got to get this. So don't think. But see, that's not LeBron. LeBron is not wired. See, I wanted to keep it specific to the topic of Dillon Brooks. I just want everybody to know that's not why Dillon Brooks shoving Jared Vanderbilt, him going upside LeBron's head, that wasn't why the Lakers lost. The Houston Rockets came out with a different mentality. They kicked the Lakers' butt. The Lakers played like trash, and the Rockets outplayed them. Those two incidents didn't have anything to do with the grand scheme of things, but I wanted to keep it specific to Dillon Brooks. Take off, Perk.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. It had a lot to do with why the Houston Rockets bust they you-know-what last night. Dillon Brooks is an enforcer. Dillon Brooks is a guy that you hate him if you're on the opposite team. You love him if he's on your team. Look, we saw early in the season, we saw LeBron James and who get into it in the Crypto.com arena. Ime Udoka. Damn it, the Lakers knew it was beef when they walked into that arena last night, and the Rockets was ready to make hamburgers. Actually, they did. So when I think about Dillon Brooks, this is who he's been. This is why the Rockets paid him $80 million. This is what he brings to the table, tenacity. Now, the push in the back with Jared Vanderbilt, I get all that. Yeah, it was a bit unnecessary, but damn it, Shay, he's been showing us for years, this is who I am. He is the villain every single time he walks on the floor. He embraces that role. And we know the tension that he have, not only with LeBron James, but with LeBron James, but we know the tension that the Rockets and the Lakers have now, period. So my thing is this. I don't have an issue with how Dillon Brooks approached the game of basketball. I don't have an issue with how he stares down his opponents and he antagonizes them. I was one of them ones. I was one of them enforcers. And damn it, I actually love to see physicality sometimes in this day of age. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. The league's soft as hell. The way guys are getting 73s, putting up 70s and 60s and things to that nature, I have to turn my damn TV off. It's an embarrassment. No, real talk. When I was playing in the era where you had Rasheed Wallace, KG, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Yao Ming, we used to have a motto. Man, look, a person ain't about to get their average on me. Man, I'm going to get ejected before somebody drop 40 on me. I'm going to get ejected. Dillon Brooks is who he is, and at the end of the day, the Lakers knew what they were walking into, and they wasn't prepared for the fight.
Absolutely, and I have to get back to Shannon Sharpe. I am so disappointed. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Kendrick Perkins, this man is sitting up there, our boy Club Shay, this man is sitting up there too. That's football. Hell no. Dillon Brooks is Dillon Brooks. How come he's inflicting harm upon others, but somehow, some way, harm doesn't get inflicted upon him? How's he getting away with that? How's he getting away with that?
But you have to understand, the Lakers don't have a guy like that. So if you don't have a guy like that, you don't ask LeBron to go take that out. You have somebody, Dillon Brooks come down the lane, you go upside his head, and you open him up like a melon. And then you wouldn't have to worry about Dillon Brooks no more.
LeBron is 6'9", 260. I understand somebody else need to do it, but especially if you're getting your ass kicked already, what's the harm in retribution? The fact of the matter is you got to inflict that yourself. When they go low, I go to the basement. I'm going to keep reminding you that. When they go low, I go to the basement.
Yeah, but that, but you have to understand, though, Stephen A. Go ahead, Perk. Go ahead.
No, Shay, I just want to stop you, okay? Because see, Stephen A., let me tell you, he think he's slick as a can of oil. And right now, he's soaking this up. See, later down the line, at some point of this season, we're going to revisit that GOAT topic, right? And see, MJ, Jordan, he wasn't taking this type of nonsense.
That's
Jordan
right.
would get in your face. Jordan was ready to throw blows.
There we go.
When we come on here, when you come on here, you got to be prepared and make sure you be conscious of what you say.
Don't help him out. What you trying to help him out for, Big Perk?
In the
trying to help him out for?
LeBron James, because he go use it against you. He trying
to help out.
But you have to understand. But you have to understand that was the era when you had X-Man, you had Anthony Mason. Man, they cleaned that up. They're not gonna let you. You think Adam Silver gonna let you put your hands around somebody?
Let me answer that. Supposedly, GOAT James is GOAT James, and as a result, the rules are a little bit different. If anybody can get away with it, it would be GOAT James.
I tell you what,
you gonna deny that? You gonna deny that?
Let me ask you a question. You remember when LeBron James got suspended when he caught Isaiah Stewart with an elbow? What happened, Stephen A?
Oh, please. You talking about Isaiah? You talking about that cat Isaiah running around after everybody we were restrained by about 20 different people? Really?
Yeah.
With him
open him up like
in those
a and we barely touched him. Barely touched him and opened him up. White
all right.
That's what
you saw.
So guess what? If he barely touched him and got the blood, you saw what the damage LeBron James could do. How come it ain't happened to Dillon Brooks? Handle that.
That was an accident. That's not LeBron's MO. That's not his method. That's not his method operandi. That would be my method.
know.
That would be Perk was the enforcer. That's what you have to have one of those guys on your roster.
That would be MJ too. That would be MJ too. That would be MJ too.
But
man, MJ ain't fought nobody.
Shay, guess what?
Yeah. What happened?
The way it's looking right now, the Rockets and the Lakers could possibly match up in the play-in tournament.
In the play-in.
And we send them home.
So LeBron, but I'm saying, so he needs to be ready because Dylan Brooks is not going to change. Ime Udoka is not going to change. Ime Udoka called Braun soft. He called him soft. You don't think this beef there?
What you rolling over here for? What you gonna do? That's what he said.
I walked up on him and he ain't do nothing.
Oh, please. Come on now.
Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You know that man that you walk up on him.
Enough of all of you.
You know, this is not Shay Shay's brightest morning. This is not Shay Shay's brightest morning. That's why he got his hand on his face like that. You know it's a little different this morning. You know it.
But here's the thing. That's LeBron. I mean, if that was somebody that was the face of the NBA, can't be getting into it in today's time. In the 80s, in the 90s, when that style of play was not frowned upon, that could happen.
Hey, Shannon, before we move on, your
Yes.
Lakers are in New York Saturday night, ABC at the Garden, facing Stephen A's Knicks, who have been surging. Who you got?
Lakers.
By the
way, can I say this?
You feel good